Hola!
Bienvenidos!
¿Cómo está?
Welcome to November 12th edition of Andando San Miguel. I'm your host, Leah Alonzo.
I'm Craig Rosati, and we want to just kind of get you up to date with everything that's going on in and around San Miguel on today, or for the week of November 12th. So what do we have going on here?
Well, in the news here in San Miguel, we are back to a code orange in terms of the COVID. So that means that some adjustments are going to be made. Restaurants will be at minimized capacity. They'll be closing at 10 instead of 11. There will be no dance parties, and just limited capacity. If you are coming into town, you need to have that reservation code so that there's proof of where you're going to be staying. That's to limit outsiders from coming in and bringing in the COVID.
And there have been roadblocks or checkpoints actually strategically placed on the outside of the city from coming in from Querétaro and from Celaya. So they will just ask you to verify your reservation information before, if you are coming into town to visit. So, and once again, just as a reminder, as we've been doing throughout this whole pandemic, wear your mask, wash your hands, keep your social distance, and just really be kind to each other.
Good time to be kind. Always a good time to be kind.
This
Also,
week.
more news. The tunnel that has been under construction for 11 months, the bane of many of our San Miguel travel existence, has finally been partially completed.
Right. The underground, partially. The underground portion is done. So that is actually the tunnel actually runs from Querétaro toward Dolores, and that tunnel and that connector, which is actually an express, is now fully open. The surface streets, which will allow people to navigate in and around what was formerly the Pipila roundabout, they should be completed shortly. And that is all going to be regulated by traffic lights. So it's going to be much more user-friendly in that neighborhood, much better access getting in and out of Mega, for instance, which, P.S. by the way, is also been under construction and renovation. It's very fancy, very interesting, more expanded products.
It's done?
And more services. It's still under construction, but they're I would say about 65-70% done the interior of the store. So
That's
please
exciting.
make your way over to Mega and check that out. Lots of new things and a whole new look. Oh, and they are putting in covered canopied parking. So for those of you kind of reticent about shopping in the middle of the day for fear that your car is going to get overheated, you're going to be able to park in the luxury of shaded canvas parking. So they really have thought of everything.
That's great.
Yeah.
Also, last little tidbit of news, if you didn't know, San Miguel won once again Reader's Choice for Best Small City in Condé Nast.
But don't tell anybody. Because
No, we're good.
We
Tell
want to keep
single
this.
men. Tell single men who are very emotionally mature and grounded and also successful and have a good sense of humor and like pets.
And that's not on her Tinder page, just to let you know that.
I'm not on Tinder anymore.
No, okay, you're off. This is it. You have
At
to, what you
least
see is what you get. This is it.
When this episode went live, I wasn't. Who knows? So that's the news for November 12th here in San Miguel. We'll be back for next week's edition of Andando San Miguel.
Don't forget to send us your comments below.
Hasta luego.
Glad to hear from you. Bye. Till next time. Mwah.